And just like the saying goes, every dog has its day. And guys, I am afraid, well, I ain't afraid because I don't care that much, but I'm certain that this is Peter's day. What's up, everybody? We got a lot of people to talk about today, but you know, these lives are kind of funky, so I want everybody to have a chance to come in. All right, so we got Yana. We got Yana so far. I see China in there. Zaya. What's going on, Zaya? Zaya is always on time. Her baby wasn't on time, but she's always on time. Anyway, we're going to talk about Peter Potter, Pickle Pepper, Pitiful Peter. We're going to talk about Haley Bailey. We're going to talk about Lala and Lemonhead. I don't know why that is in the frame. We got Kevin Hunter we're going to talk about, and then we're going to wrap up with a reality recap. I turn it back over to you guys for a few minutes, and then that's our Saturday. We're gonna be up out of here. This is basically like a coffee and commentary, whether you know it or not. As you come in, make sure you hit the like button so everybody else can get notified that we are currently live. I'm gonna give them a few minutes to get in, and then we gonna get started. All right, Philly up in here. Candy cane. Candy cane. I want some candy canes. Speaking of candy canes, are y'all like me? You like to stick the candy cane inside the hot pickle and eat them both? Is there anybody that love pickles like me? Is it anybody like me that like to do pickle shots with alcohol? If you like pickles, stand up. I know they say peppermint and pickles is ghetto, you know what I'm saying? But I don't give a damn. It's good to me. It's good to me. This fluorescent lighting looks good on my skin too. You always talking about your name because your name sounds so sweet. Sounds like something I want to eat. No, Zaya said, no, I didn't even eat pickles when I was pregnant. Oh, okay, Zaya. Well, hey, I guess everybody's different. I thought that whole pickles and ice cream thing was every pregnancy. What's up, Lysandra Hudson? Like I said, guys, we got a few topics we're going to hit on today. We got Pitiful Peter. We got Halle. We got Lala and Lemonhead. We got Kevin Hunter that we're going to touch on real quick because I don't want no crazy ass emails tomorrow. And then we're going to do our reality recap. We're going to talk about Swole Face Ass OG on Basketball Wives. She swole. Real swole. Leslie, oh, thank you. Yes, it's the lighting. I promise you it's the lighting that's doing this melanin a lot of good. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Tanya. We got Princess Baby Girl from North Carolina. What's going on? If you guys don't know, I am now officially in Atlanta. So, you know, you're going to see some more changes going on here. But just stay patient. We getting back to these reality shows. Lord, I ain't trying to speak no reality show in my existence. Mona, unless you giving me my own show, I don't want to get on Lies and Hip Slop and sell my soul for $1,500 in a day rate and some chicken and biscuits. Anyway, we're going to get back to our regular videos. Our Celeb Saturday will officially start back July 13th. And then we gonna be on and popping. Guys, we got 5 months left in 2019. We gotta keep it pushing. We made a lot of progress though this year. Okay, we got Gwen, we got Niecy, Nicole, Tina, Makisha, Lady D. You haven't been live in a week. I know. You tried driving across the country. It took me about 3 days. Y'all, it took me 2 days just to get out of Texas. And I like Texas. I don't want to go back no time soon. If I ain't flying in, I can't drive back. I can't do it. I don't give a damn if I got to go around it next time up through Arkansas. I can't go through Texas again. It was just too much. All right, guys, 1 minute and 5 seconds and we're going to officially start. I'm here just watching you on my TV. Thank you, Johnson1. Speak that into existence on your TV screen real soon, real soon. All right, Shunny Pooh. Hey, Shunny, Chandra. What's going on? Hit that like button as you come in. Y'all know how we doing. We get real petty. I was feeling petty last night. So I was like, oh, I can't wait to go live in the morning and talk to my people and just talk about all this crazy stuff that's going on with these celebs. Texas, well, but I will still love you too, Elizabeth. Love you too. We got Melanin and Lita, Nicole. All right, guys, we get started about 20 seconds. Hope everybody has had a good week. Hope you all had a good July 4th. Whether you celebrated or not, enjoy the day off. I know some of us, you know, feel like that holiday ain't for us. Our day is Juneteenth. But at the end of the day, you might be woke now in 2019, but don't act like your mama and grandmama and them and uncle them and cousin them didn't used to get fireworks. Don't act like your mama wouldn't I'm all in y'all business. Don't act like y'all mama wasn't trading her food stamps for fireworks back in the day. You grew up with them sparkles. You know, I grew up with them illegal fireworks that was off the chain. So don't act like it. Don't act funny now. It's okay to be woke, but you wasn't always woke. Mia bonded out of jail. Oh Lord, you truly one of my people. All right, guys, so we're gonna get started. So the first topic of today, we're talking about pitiful Peter Picker Picker Pepper Peter. Okay, but I gotta say his whole name because I want you guys to really understand who this man is. You know, he ain't shit, and I just want y'all to really know. So this is Peter Panky, you know, aka Peter Gunz, aka the king of all sperminators, aka Peter Potter Pickle Pepper, Pitiful Peter. Okay, so Peter and Amina Butterfly got into it on IG this past week. Peter called himself trying to roast Amina and roast her new boyfriend, and halfway kind of threatening him and then halfway not. I feel like this is a classic example of every dog having its day. I always grew up hearing that from old folks. They used to say, that's okay. They might have did that to you, but you ain't got to do nothing because that karma is going to come around. Now, quite frankly, I feel like sometimes karma take too long. You know, sometimes I be looking up at God like, God, you know, can you hurry up and give them their vengeance? Because I'm about to take it. You know, I'm mad as hell. I'm petty as hell. But, you know, I just be trying to be patient and find my ways with the Lord, although sometimes I backslide. Anyway, so Peter gets on IG and he rocking to his music. You know, he didn't have some cigars. He didn't have some liquor. You know how it is. And he jiving. He really feeling himself, and he gets to spilling all his and Amina's business. So let me just walk y'all through this story, all right? So Peter always, well, not always, but Peter goes out to LA to go and visit Amina and his two daughters that he has with her, okay? You got to remember that Peter got kids all around the country. Quite frankly, if we ever go through a shortage where like a bunch of people just die, all you got to do is put Peter and Future in a room and they'll impregnate everybody. Peter and Future alone can repopulate this whole damn world, okay? Quite frankly. So Peter was making one of his many LA trips to go see his girls because Amina left New York and she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back. So he goes out there. Every time he goes out there to see them, he always stays in Amina's house. Now, I feel like he used to do that because he used to backslide in a cookie jar late at night. Y'all know how it is. You know, you see your baby daddy. You got him on the couch. Y'all done put the kids to sleep. You know, and he gonna show off a little bit. He gonna try to show you what he working with and what you missing. You know, to try to slide back in. Fellas, we know how we do. We on the couch. We in our drawers. We ain't wearing no clothes around the house because you comfortable around Amina, you comfortable around your kids. So you trying to show off 2, 3 in the morning. You know those kids are out like a light, and you do that tiptoe. Y'all know that tiptoe. You do that tiptoe into her room, and you slide on in, right? But he claimed this time wasn't about that. He was actually being respectful and a reasonable human being, which I don't believe. But anyway. So he gets to her house and everything is all good. He's hanging out with Amina. He's hanging out with his girls. He's actually being a daddy, although he can never fully fulfill his duties as being a father because ain't no way you can spread yourself to 20 damn kids as hard as hell with people that got 3 and 4 kids and they got the mama and the grandmama in the house and they still can't give all these kids attention. Ain't no way you being no good daddy to 19, 20 of them, however many you got. Because if we know about 19, I know it's about 38 out there for real, for real. They just don't want to claim your punk ass because I wouldn't claim your barracuda looking ass either, Peter. Oh, I forgot the last part of his name. Guys, Peter Panky, aka Peter Gunz, aka barracuda, because he looked just like a barracuda, aka eyes so far apart. Him and Brandy must be related. Anyway, so he's a couple days into his trip. He was supposed to be with Amina and the kids for 2 weeks. So after a couple days goes by, he like, oh, damn, I got to head back to New York. You know, that's what happens when you have kids everywhere. So he's like, damn, I got to break it to her. I'm not going to be able to be here for 2 weeks. I got to go now. Just so happened the same day he had to go was the day that Amina had a show. So she thinking she got her babysitter already ready. And then he like, sorry, I got to dip out. So she flip out on him. She's all in the car, Peter, why you got to leave? Well, you know what, Peter, P.S. I got a boyfriend. I got a boyfriend, and I just didn't want to tell you about it. And Peter like, okay, all right, cool. You got a man, cool. I figured that anyway. I don't know why you just not telling me about old boy, but it's fine. You know, you got me. You got a means. Peter like, all right, okay, cool. I'll meet him tomorrow. I'll send him around here about 2, 3 o'clock, right? So the next day comes. Peter hanging out with the girls. Worked out a little bit, so he wants to go into Amina's house to go and shower. Okay, so y'all, you know what I'm saying. You know how it is. You know, you out there sweating, it's hot as hell. I gotta go take a shower. And he old school. Old school people washes their ass. So he goes to take a shower. He walks past the dining room, and he see Amina braiding the new boyfriend's hair, R. Kelly style. Y'all remember how y'all used to braid y'all boyfriend's hair on the stoop back in the early 2000s and late 90s, back when braids was in style, back when Allen Iverson was the man and actually had money and wasn't a low down gutter nigga? Well, we didn't know he was a low down gutter negro. So she's braiding his hair, you know, showing off. Peter like, really? Really? Like, this what we doing right now? He like, all right, I'm finna go get this shower. I stink. I'm gonna worry about this later. So Peter's in the shower, you know, sudsing up, doing his thing, and he like, I can't go out like no punk. I can't go out like no punk. I know she not doing me like this. I told her to bring him around here at 3. Why is he here now? Now, somebody like me, you know, I'm petty. I'm what they call passive aggressive. But you New York, you New Jersey, you Philly, you Florida people, y'all are aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Me, I just would have took Amina's loofah and put it up my butt crack. I just would have rubbed my balls with it. I might have been super petty and made a baby batter deposit in her feminine wash. That's what I would have did to get back at her. But not Peter, because Peter's New York all day and all night, and he ain't no, you know the rest. He ain't no snitch. You know, it rhymes with snitch. He ain't one of those. He ain't going out like no punk. So he in the shower. He like, you know what, bump this. Turns the water off, comes out. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all how this went down. Y'all hold on just a sec. I'm going to show y'all just how this went down. Just pretend I'm Peter, right? So he comes, he's really? Amina, this how I meet old boy? This how I meet bro? Really? This how you introduce him to me? And she's like, no, Peter, it's okay. It's my fault. And he like, nah, bump that. You ain't have to do me like that. You should have been told me about him. This how you do me? The man that cheated on you ever since we've been together? The man that made you sell your soul to Mona Say and Scott Young for $1,500 in a chicken plate? Really? This how you do me? And she's like, no, Peter, no. And the boyfriend sitting there, you know, because he's scared, because you know, you New York people are loud and aggressive as hell. So the boyfriend sitting there just, because he really don't want none. Because if he really wanted some, they would have threw them bowls right there. He would have said, you know what, we can go outside on the corner. We can go behind the Popeyes around the street, and we can handle this. But he ain't no gutter dude like that. Peter is gutter. The other dude is not. He's just not. So then that situation goes by, right? That situation goes by. And Peter leaves, right? Because he didn't make his point. Once Peter made his point, he's like, okay, I'm good. I gotta go. So he heads back to New York. Later on, gets on IG Live and spills all the beans. Then the boyfriend hops on Peter's live while he's spilling all of this, and he tries to be tough, but you weren't tough when Peter was right there in your face. I can't stand people, right? I can't stand people that when you in their face, they quiet as a mouse, quiet as a hoe in church. But as soon as y'all get on the phone, as soon as you get on video like this, they ain't got nothing to say. They not keeping that same energy. They have nothing for you. And he's sitting there standing behind Amina, you know, letting Amina do all the talking. At the end of the day, I'm gonna wrap up this story by saying y'all all look dumb, y'all all look stupid, y'all have all sold y'all soul, and I feel sorry for the children because when those kids grow up, they have to look at TV and see their mama be banged out on an air mattress just for their daddy to go go down the hall and bang out the other baby mama on an air mattress too, because you wasn't even banging a man that could get you a Serta mattress. Ladies, get you a man that can at least get you a comfortable mattress. If your man is banging you out on an air mattress or a pallet on the floor, that is not the man for you. Anyway, that's as much attention as these people ever gonna get. I just wanted to reenact that for you guys. Before we move on to our next story, what did you guys think about the reenactment? Did you feel it? Did you feel like Tell me if y'all like that reenactment. I crack myself up. Okay, y'all liked it. Okay, good. I just wanted y'all to really get it because when these celebrities be telling the story, they be leaving parts out. I want you to be there. I want you to really see how it was. You getting out the shower, you showing off, you dripping wet, getting water everywhere, and you just going off. And don't nobody want to fight no naked man. Ain't nothing worse than a naked man just going off on folks. Everybody is in danger, okay? And Lord, don't let him have no erection, then you're done, okay? So we don't think straight when we get an erection, okay? I'm just letting you know if you ain't figured it out. So we're gonna move right along and talk about Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry. Miss Berry. What was that song they used to say? Miss Berry. What was that song? I can't remember. Anyway, Halle Bailey, aka white people's tears, okay? So people was all in their feelings because Halle Berry, I can't even say her name right. Halle Bailey, who is one half of the musical group Chloe and Halle, got casted as the Little Mermaid for Disney. And I'm happy for her. I was so happy for her when I heard this for many reasons. Number one, in Disney, there are not a lot of black princesses. Number two, little girls and little boys need to be able to look at cartoons and see things that represent themselves and authentically and in a positive way. I know Disney had Princess Tiana, and then back in the day, Brandy, aka My Eyes So Far Apart Norwood, aka I lied about being married when I had a baby out of wedlock. She played Cinderella with and Whitney Houston, and that movie was fire back in the day. And this is what I feel like a lot of casting directors and people in 2019 don't realize. When it comes to racism, and I'm not going to stay on this too long, children don't care about none of that. Children don't care if you black, white, Asian, Hispanic, short, fat, tall. They don't care. All they know is it's good. If it's entertaining and it's good material, you got that kid's attention. You got little white kids that will run around with a black doll, a black action figure. They don't see that. We put all those prejudices and all those boundaries into kids' minds. We do that. Not kids. Kids are not born like that. Let's get that very clear. Kids are not born racist and prejudiced. We put that in them. We teach them that. So that being said, wasn't nothing wrong with her being casted as the Little Mermaid for all the white people out there. And it ain't just white people, it's other people too. I love all my people, by the way. This gala right here represents all y'all tears, all the racist tears that was so upset that a black young girl got that Disney role of a mermaid, not realizing that a mermaid is not real. A mermaid is fictional, which means if it's fictional, any race person can play it. I don't know if y'all realize that, racist, but it's the truth. Okay? So this is what I think about your tears. You know, Wonder Bread. Your tears taste so good. And it's refreshing. Now, my only thing is, My people are always told we need to calm down when it comes to race. You know, we look at movies with historical figures and it don't be quite looking right. You know, we see movies that are based in the Middle East and based in Africa, but it ain't no black people. It's all other. And we like, wait a minute, where is us? Where are we? Where art thou? Okay? So while y'all so busy worried about that, let me tell you what we was upset about. We was upset when you guys did not correctly depict Nina Simone, okay? And I wrote this down here. We was upset when you did not correctly depict Cleopatra. We was upset when you did not correctly depict Marianne Pearl, Michael Jackson, Othello, and oh, the biggest one of all, Jesus Christ. You know, because you've been lying to us for centuries about what he really looked like. So fix those, and then maybe we can come back and talk about this Disney character. Otherwise, I don't want to hear none of what y'all got to say. I'm going to keep drinking all your tears. Want the bread, go somewhere and find you something to do. Tripping off a damn Disney movie. Hey, yeah, it's almost 2020. Where are your goals? Where are your goals? What are you accomplishing? Why are you tripping off a Disney movie? You need to be worried about yourself. You need to be worried about your children. You need to be worried about your retirement. You need to be worried about your student loans. You need to be worried about this presidential election. You got a lot of other things to be worried about. Not a black young lady out here getting her money that's talented. She been out here getting paid, but she's a YouTube sensation. Beyonce endorsed her. I've seen her and her sister live. They're bomb. They're natural. They so pretty, and they legal now, so I can say that, and it's okay. They're so pretty. I hope they keep their hair natural. I hope they don't go get no fake boobs and no fake butts. I want real bodies to come back. I want real faces to come back. Noses like mine, lips like mine. I want that 90s, early 2000s look to come back, because all these fake, bloated, plastic, melting in 100-degree California weather people, we're over that. It ain't cute. They're amazing. Let them make their money, but like Beyonce said, best revenge is your paper. Hot Chocolate asks, who played Nina Simone? Nina Simone was played by Zoe Saldana. And although Zoe is Afro-Latina, I felt like that was not a good representation of who and what Nina was. Okay? Nina should have been played by like a Viola Davis. It was many dark-skinned African looking, West African features looking women. That, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Why in the hell would you have Zoe Saldana playing Nina Simone? That don't even make sense. So she wasn't white. They just still didn't accurately depict it. And then you put a fake prosthetic nose on her. Why couldn't you just get somebody that already had that damn nose? Yeah, they had to add makeup to their nose. Viola Davis would have been perfect for that. But anyway. Congratulations to Halle Bailey, okay? So we're going to move right along and talk about Alani Vasquez, a.k.a. Lala, a.k.a. I fixed my body after my lopsided boobs were shown on Power. So the reports in the streets say that Lala and Lemonhead, a.k.a. Carmelo Anthony, they are separated. They are officially separated. Lala has been speaking to attorneys, allegedly, to see what her options are and to see how to go through this as privately as possible while protecting their kid. They have one son. His name is Cayenne. I believe he's about 11 or 12 by now, but he tall as hell, just like his daddy, so he might only be 9. He just look like he's 12 or 13. You know, y'all that got them tall baby daddies, y'all kids be 11 looking like they 31, you know, looking like they about to get their driver's license. And they in elementary school, you know, I ain't low-key hating. I just wish God would have gave me a few more inches in height. Anyway, Lala allegedly is finally done with Lemonhead. She feels so disrespected. She allegedly feels that although he was already cheating, and he's been cheating on her several times for several years, she's more pissed at the embarrassment. Don't forget that a year and a half ago, he had a baby on her. He had a whole little girl on her with a girl that was getting her master's degree in social work. And, you know, she wasn't mastering that social work. She was mastering that basketball baby batter. You know what I'm saying? Because your college degree ain't important. You just want to get knocked up by a ball player. So I guess she figured out, hell, I ain't never going to be able to pay these student loans off unless I do get knocked up by a ball player. So I guess I can't hate on her hustle. Anyway, It's a whole little girl around, out around here looking more like him than his own son that he got with Lala. And she was upset about that, but she kept trying to take him back. And now after he didn't allegedly cheated on her with the other married girl, she's done. She's ready to move on with her life. She has got her body Kardashian-fied. You know, she got her body all together. It is my personal opinion. Number one, I think she is going to backslide a couple times before she finally leaves him. Number two, I don't really see her having any more children. I think this is going to be it. Number three, I see her out here. I see for her like a really rich, older white man for some reason. And I don't know why I'm seeing that, but that's what I see for her. I see for her something different than she's ever had before. Now, I could be totally wrong. But I think that Lala is about to come up. Like, as soon as she lets go of this dead weight, she will come up. I promise you guys. As far as Lemonhead is concerned, he will come to regret this. Not right now, because he's still in his prime. You know, Lala was always a fetish to him. She was the older girl. She was the one he wanted to knock down. That's why he didn't marry her until, what, year 8, year 9, when she was begging and crying for it on VH1. Then he finally married her. Any man constantly knock you up and let you walk around illegitimized for all them years, he really ain't trying to be with you like that. I'm just letting you know. So I say all that to say she bagged that man when he was in his 20s. She was a lot older. She trying to lie and say she's 35. Lala, you're 40. You're every bit of 40, but it's okay. 40 ain't old. Why people are afraid of growing older? Anyway, that's another conversation for another day. She didn't change her Wikipedia, but we saw it before you changed it. Anyway, Lemonhead is in that point in his life where he wants something new. He wants to shake and move and groove, and he don't want to be told what to do no more. But I promise you guys, in 10 to 15 years, he is going to wish he had his wife back. He's going to wish he had kept his legacy and his family together. He's going to wish he did. I promise you that. So, Lala, it's time for you to move on, honey. Don't let a man have to tell you more than once that he don't want you. And you should have never took him back when he had the baby on you, but you did, and he'll honestly never respect you. Oh, another thing, and I'm going to move on. How you start the relationship is how you will end it. So if you don't start that relationship making him respect you, letting him know if you step on these boundaries, I'm gone, and you mean it, he's never going to respect you. Once he had a whole baby on you and you took him back, he has no respect for you. You ain't even make him work for it. What y'all think about that? Y'all think Lala and Lemonhead done for good? I think they done for good, but she gonna backslide a couple times. I think she's definitely gonna backslide a couple times because she loves him so much. Shout out to Khloe Alexandria Kardashian. What about Lisa's wife? Who? He's stupid just like every other. Well, I'm not like, I don't cheat. I promise y'all I don't cheat, but I ain't got no money and I'm a nobody. So don't nobody care. Thank you, sweets. I hope so. Lala reclaimed her smart. Yeah, Lala's very intelligent, but sometimes love will make you stupid. It just will. But she's a very intelligent woman and very attractive and got a lot going for her. And she don't have to put up with that. What about Luda's wife? Yeah, she took, but that was all about securing the bag. You know, she's a whole doctor, but she said, you know what? Do I really want to be at work 16 to 18 hours a day? Or can I just be his wife? I'll raise that little girl he had on me. He's going to get me pregnant because I'm going to have my child too. The wedding of my dreams. We're going to redo this prenup. He going to give me what I want and we're going to move forward. That was all about securing the bag, because I'm telling you, you can love your career. I love y'all. I love getting on here with y'all. And I know this is going to grow and be something really big one day. But if I was to marry a woman that was like a billionaire and I don't have to work anymore, I mean, it's like, do you even want to still hustle the same? I don't know. Shunny Pooh said, except you, Stone, you know you my future husband, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's so funny. Lala needs to come up like Sierra. Yes, she does. All right, so we're going to move on. Real quick, we're going to talk about Kevin I eat doo-doo butt Hunter, okay? And I'm not gonna talk about him too long, because last time I talked about him, I got a crazy email the very next morning. But we're gonna roll through this. So shout out to the other bloggers that have already put out the pictures. Kevin Hunter has been seen around town in New York selling and pawning jewelry, okay? And we know it ain't his jewelry, it's Wendy's jewelry, okay? While he was out pawning and selling the jewelry, he was wearing a shirt that said Vish on it. Vish is the name of Sharina Hudson's business, well, one of her many businesses, because she's a failed businessman. I mean, she's the Peter Thomas of New Jersey. Let's put it that way. Always a businesswoman, never a profit. Always a loss, never a damn profit. So she calls her spa Vish now, but it used to be called several other things. You know, when you got to keep changing your name because your businesses keep failing, you know, because you get the 1 stars on Yelp and you're like, oh, time for a name change. Time for a name change. Time for a name change. So we can't take you seriously because Sharina, the only thing you have accomplished is Journey Hunter. That's the only thing you've accomplished, having a baby, and you ain't even really do no but lay there and take that. Okay, you take that. You know, he gave you that. That's it. That's all you have accomplished in life. You have been a model for Hefty Trash Bags. You have been on the Wendy Williams Hunter No More payroll. Other than that, you have no other accomplishments in life. You got a man that don't even really want you. He wants other men, allegedly. You feel what I'm saying? You had to get somebody else's man because nobody else would give you anything. You from the same town as Charlemagne, so I already know that you ain't about nothing. You don't come from nothing. You really didn't have girl, really? You look like the type that grew up with roaches in your house, but you think you somebody now. You're a bar. Instead of being around waiting for Kevin to come home to give you 2 inches of Vienna sausage, what you should have been doing is in somebody's master class, in somebody's business class, learning what you're doing before you get out here and starting businesses. You should be working with a mentor. You should be out here hustling. You should be hustling because you don't do nothing else. You don't do nothing else. I got business. I'm trying to start a business too. You think I'm gonna be sitting around just chilling by the pool, poking my big ass lips out, all on the camera, laying up having a baby by Kevin? Really? And y'all brave. I already told y'all, protect y'all uterus to these funny looking men. Y'all brave as hell. Y'all be putting y'all babies through it. That's who you let get on. Oh God. I pray the baby don't look like neither one of y'all. I hate to say it. I pray the baby look like Wendy. Y'all can say what y'all want about Wendy. Wendy looked halfway decent before she started putting all that Botox and got the Lil' Kim nose treatment. And you know, Wendy's nose allegedly kept collapsing from, the booger sugar, the smack, the white girl, the snowflake. She still look better than Sharina to me. Shout out to Portia Diane Williams, aka My Little Pony, aka I just got hooked on phonics. Laying up with a funny looking man. They said that baby looked just like, oh Lord. Oh God. At least it's a Anyway, we're gonna move right along. We're gonna move right along and wrap that up by saying at the end of the day, Kevin is going to continue to have to pawn jewelry because, like I told y'all earlier, every dog has its day. He was just given a $10 million payout to be released from the Wendy Williams show. He's in the middle of a divorce with Wendy right now. He stands to inherit allegedly $30 million or the whole $60 million, if he puts out a hit on Wendy's life, allegedly, because you just never know out here, okay? Because he got a big life insurance policy on her. I know he do. He's just that type of Negro. So, all in all, he's going to blow through that $10 million. He's going to blow through whatever settlement Wendy gives him because at the end of the day, Sharina don't love him. Okay? He is an ATM for her. And he will continue to pay for business after business after business. Every baby he knock her up with, she going to start getting plastic surgery. Y'all just wait and see. He's going to be paying for that too. And he will be broke. And he will then crawl on his knees back to Wendy years down the road, and quite frankly, Wendy probably will take him back because her pride is bigger than her common sense. That's my opinion on that. But Kevin Hunter pawning jewelry, that ain't no damn surprise. He gonna keep pawning jewelry. He don't work. He don't work. He got a champagne taste on a Miller Lite budget because, believe it or not, you can blow through 10 million real quick. Real quick. Sharina better start saving these coins before she get, well, Sonya, here's the thing. She just gonna put him on child support after the money run out. He ain't able to pay it. He's gonna go to jail. I can already tell you how this story is gonna play out. She gonna be all right. Sharina can always go back to South Carolina and get on aid, get on WIC, whatever they call it now. She can always do that. Do you think he got the whole 10 mil at once? Probably not, but even if they gave him maybe 3 million now, 4 million now, I'm telling you guys, that man is going to blow through that money quick because he's used to living a certain lifestyle with Wendy, you know, because Wendy was bringing in so much money, he was able to spend a lot of it. Wendy is only worth 60 million. Wendy should be worth way more than that. Howard Stern is worth hundreds of millions. That's exactly where she should be. But, you know, she put most of it up her nose or in her cheeks. Or, you know, that wig budget is off the chain. And then she had her husband / pimp, allegedly, drain all her money. Because these men don't love these women. That's very clear. They don't want these women. They'll marry them to be their beard, have they boy toy on the side, they girl on the side. Most of these people like to just dibble and dabble, and they all deviants, if you ask me. So that's that. Finally, let's go ahead and have our reality recap, guys. So the reality recap is going to be a segment where we talk about a reality show and a scene in that reality show that really just stuck out and that people talked about outside of reviews and outside of the VH1 whole franchise. OG versus Kristen and Malaysia. And Messy Malaysia and Kooky Kristen, I'm finna get on y'all in a minute. So let me set the whole story here, all right? So you got Cece that's married to a man named Brian Scott, who used to be a basketball player, I'm assuming. Brian Scott has a son named Thomas Scott, who's in the NBA, who's married to Kristen Scott, okay? Then you gotta realize Cece and Kristen are technically in-laws. And then you got OG, who has nothing to do with this. Her name is OGM, but you know, she swole as hell. She plays football. They call her OG because she would knock your ass out. Then you got Malaysia, that's cousins of Byron, so who is also technically an in-law of Kristen. Okay, if you don't watch the show, it's going to be really confusing. And actually, this is sounding more ignorant the more I describe it, but I'm going to just get to the point. So, this season and last season, Cece and Kristen have had issues, right? Cece told Kristen that Byron don't want you around. He don't like you. Kristen felt like, why you not coming to see my baby? Why y'all not being good grandparents? But OG put it out there that Thomas is not Byron's actual son. Okay? So Thomas and Byron or adoptive father and son. Byron adopted Thomas. He ain't his real father, right? And so when OG releases his information, Kristen gets all in her feelings. Kristen started crying. You know, they had to all hold her back because she was fake trying to get at OG. She wasn't really trying to get at OG because if you wanted to get at OG, you would have charged that hoe, but you weren't really trying to do that because you knew she would have laid you out. Let me tell y'all what OG do. OG plays football. She tackles these girls, boom, and then she twerks on them. That's literally what she do. She lays them out, and then she twerks on them. So Kristen didn't want none and Malaysia didn't want none. They walked away. They was talking their stuff, but they was bagging back, knowing that they don't want to get their ass beat and get twerked on at the same time, because that's the equivalent of a guy getting his ass beat on the basketball court, then some nuts being put on his forehead. OG would have twerked on the both of them. That's just how she get down. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they didn't want none. So they walks out the apartment. They go in the hallway. Once Shawnee figures out that Cece is the one that told OG, now Kristen want to do that fake running towards somebody. Y'all know that fake running towards somebody where you running but you looking for security, and you running but you waiting for somebody to grab you, and you running but you waiting for it to be broke up. Girl, bye. Now Malaysia got them hands, Kristen. We ain't seen what you can do, but at the end of the day, everybody know they match. They feel like these girls get me because they only try to fight somebody they feel like they can beat. You know, Malaysia, I remember a couple seasons back when you and Tammy had some issues, and when you was talking to Tammy on that yacht, you was cat had your tongue. Cat had your tongue. You wasn't all that tough then. But you know, I do believe you can throw blows, but you knew OG was gonna lay you out. Gonna lay you out. Period. Now, OG, you was wrong as hell for exposing this. You were. This had nothing to do with you. This is a classic case of energy transfer. You know, when you have them friends that tell you all of their issues, and then all of a sudden now you mad. Now you going out being a lapdog. You were used by CC to deliver a message. You were used by CC to be a hitman. That's exactly what you were. You should feel kind of dumb, you know, but I understand you ain't got no storyline, so you got to keep a check too. Don't tackle me, OG. You tackle me, OG. I'm pressing charges. I'm just letting you know, but I'm gonna go in on you, OG. Oh God! As much as you try, young lady, you ain't that young. Lady, you just cannot be feminine no matter what you do. No matter what clothes you put on, you make them look cheap. You could be wearing Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton. You look cheap. You always look like a cheap hooker walking a truck driving parking lot. You look like a lot lizard no matter what you put on. Now, I do respect your culture. I'm glad you're close to your family, but I don't know if maybe you need to just stick to dashikis. I don't know if you need to just stick to wearing the baskets on your head. But you just look bad in every single thing you put on. I don't know if you shopping at TJ Maxx or Old Navy like me. I don't know. But somebody needs to tell you. You need a I don't even know if a makeover could help you. You might have to call what's that dude down here, Dwight. You might need Dwight's help to come fly out there to LA and get you together. I don't know if it's the colors. Something's off. I mean, your face is real dogified, but it's just over from the rooter to the tutor. You know, the lipstick don't match, and nobody wants to tell you. Nobody wants to tell you, sweetheart, the lips it's not matching the skin. You got a beautiful skin tone, but you got to work with what you got. Okay? Damn. I don't think the weave is for you either. I think you just need to be natural, wear your fro, or find something else. I know ain't no relaxer gonna get through that hair and do nothing anyway. So you might as well just wear it low like me. Nah, don't wear it low like me. You gonna look like a stud. I don't know. But you be looking tired and through. Don't nobody want to say nothing to you. And I just don't want you looking crazy like that. I know you used to lifting weights. You used to working out. OG. Call Dwight and get some makeover and some styling help. You so masculine, and it's like, wow, maybe that man ain't married you because he's straight and he don't really want to spend the rest of his life with somebody with better shoulders and lats than him. You know, that boy don't want you. I know when he hit it, he only hit it from the back. He don't look at you in the face. I know that. I know that much. Something. She gotta try something. Because it's not doing it. And she might be a really nice person. She might have a really good soul despite this stuff she pulled this week. But something is off. And I just need her to figure out. I'm not saying I'm a bathing beauty. These are all jokes. But I'm just saying, OG, you got to do better. You got to. All right, guys. So that was our reality recap. That was our little coffee and commentary this moment. That is it. So I'm going to turn it over to you guys the next few minutes, and then we're going to call it a day. I need more. I can't keep that on her all day. We trying to get more professional. You know, we got to run this like a show. Can't be on her all day. Good morning. I'm here for an early laugh. Oh, okay. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about April and Fizz. Okay, so April and Fizz, right? Allegedly, April is pregnant by Fizz. We've seen her in them IG live videos where Fizz really don't want to get in it, but she making him get in it. And it looks like a belly. She looks to be maybe like 4 or 5 months. She might just be eating good. That might just be love weight. You know, when you get in a new relationship, you don't do nothing but make love and eat chicken wings. So it could be that, but we've always known her to work out. So we thinking it's a baby in there. And this is what I'm going to say. Some people might think it's messed up for Fizz to get April pregnant, and he was in a group with Omarion, and that's his boy, and they brothers, that's his brothers. Let me say this. I actually kind of disagree. Thank you, Naya. I actually kind of disagree. Number one, them B2K boys ain't that damn close. They not that close as they want to make it seem, okay? Poor Raz B, he ain't never recovered for getting that B2K treatment by Chris Strokes, allegedly. And I'm not making fun of that. This stuff is sad as hell. Oh, I'll check out Bar Chicks. I'm going to check out Bar Chicks, and I'm going to check out Old Lady Gang, and I'm going to do reviews at both. They might kick my ass out. They might recognize Cushy Candy, and the other one might realize who I am and kick me out. We'll see, though. Anyway, damn, what was I saying? They got me talking about food. Got me off topic. Oh, Fizz and April. See, y'all ain't even that damn important. Y'all can't keep my attention. I'm trying to keep their attention talking about y'all, but you can't keep mine. Anyway, so you don't have a hold on nobody. Once you break up with somebody, you're done. That's it, okay? I'm not going to be with your girl while she's with you. Like, I'm not going to share. But, I mean, quite frankly, allegedly, all of B2K had the Chris Strokes treatment, so they really all blood brothers and doo-doo brothers anyway. So, I mean, it's kind of just like, it ain't fun if the homies can't have none. You just passing her to your brother. You keeping it in the family. April, to me, April has messed up if she is pregnant again. She needs to be trying to get that career together. She needs to be getting a man to marry her and then have a baby. And Big Bird roasted the hell out of her, which was so messed up. Anyway, that's all I got to say on that. What about the situation with Nicki Minaj in the music industry? I think Nicki Minaj needs to flip this in her favor. Like I said, I love her. But at the end of the day, the entertainment industry is just like the NFL. It's not for long. You're in it while you're in it, and when people are over you, they're over you. What she needs to do is flip this, get with Lil' Kim. They can make a duo album together, and they can shut stuff down because they would be unstoppable. Women could really take over most industries if women could just work together. Women could take over the world. Well, probably not the world, but really a lot of stuff. Some aspects of the world, some stuff men just gonna always run. It's in the Bible. Don't get mad at me, get mad at God. Anyway, work together, ladies. Women empowerment. ASAP Rocky. ASAP got into it with some Swedish guys. He was over there in Sweden, him and his boys. And there was 2 Swedish guys that kept following him. I'm gonna do a video on it later. They kept following them and kept bothering them. Now, they may have recognized them. They may not have. I don't know. Because you gotta understand, when you go outside the U.S., everybody don't know who you are. That's how ethnocentric we are as Americans, if that's the right word. Y'all can correct me. When you go overseas, people just look at you like you just a refugee or an immigrant. You know, quite frankly, they might have thought he was an African immigrant. I know when I went overseas, people thought I was from Africa, or they assumed I was from Jamaica. Everybody assumes Caribbean. But anyway, I say all that to say they were being followed, they were being bothered. And they eventually just got tired of it, ASAP and his little crew, and they beat up the guys that was following them and harassing them. You don't have, this is what gets me about Wonder Bread in certain situations. You do not own my body. You don't have a right to make me feel uncomfortable. Don't follow me. If I don't want to be talked to, don't talk to me. Leave me alone. It's really that simple. But ASAP asked those guys to get away from him several times. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Gone over there. Gone over there. Then when they get mollywopped, now they want to cry. So ASAP right now is locked up over there, allegedly. I'm going to dig more, and we'll talk about that later. Anything else? Blueface family drama. Yeah, Blueface talked about the real reason that he was so really so able to throw excuse me, throw his mama and his sister out like that. He said they really was never there to support him and they only used him. And you know what? It could be truth to that. That's why I always tell people, you better be careful of how you treat your children. You better be careful of how you do your children, especially when they're chasing their dreams. Because if they make it, you're going to want to be there at the finish line to collect, and they're going to look at you like, get out my face. All that being said, Blueface, your mama and your sister might not really love you, but them prostitutes you had in there don't really love you either. And you ain't really got no good friends around you either. I'm just letting you know. Save your money, sir, invest, because we don't know how long this whole Blueface thing is going to be popular. What about the mother fighting his girlfriend? Yeah, that's just crazy. All that stuff is just crazy. It's hoodness, it's ghetto-ness. Me personally, I would never film something like that if I was Blueface, because you got to always think about your image. So that some stuff should just be private. Look what happens at Lil Boosie, true. You know, everybody always wants to throw in your face, honor thy mother and thy father. But they forget the verse that comes after that says, don't provoke your children to wrath. They forget the fact that, you know, you need to give your kids something to look up to. Honor me, but you're not honorable. So what do you expect from your kids? I don't know. Okay, Cedrus, you have a point. You have a point. But that's what he said. And at the end of the day, it's three sides to the story. Your side, my side, and what actually happened. It's some truth in it on both sides, though. Yeah, he was wrong to a certain degree. Yeah, they were wrong to a certain degree. And I'm sure at some point, maybe they weren't the most supportive of him. Ain't it true, Boosie, his baby mama's brother? Woo hoo 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 hoo. Hot chocolate. I don't know that to be fact, but I'm gonna say about Boosie. I don't know. All right, the cucumber challenge, ice cream licking. Okay, I talked about the cucumber challenge already in another live. Basically, y'all need to stop that. I'm not gonna respect none of these challenges till I see a read a book challenge, get your credit score up challenge, get your money up challenge. Then I'll look at these challenges. That cucumber stuff was disgusting. The people that's licking the ice cream, I just feel like every time I try to tell myself that corporal punishment is not a good thing, my generation and the one after me or people younger than me kind of remind me why maybe it is needed. Because if you go around licking ice cream, putting the cap back, doing stuff for the gram, doing that to that ice cream, knowing somebody got to eat that, got to buy that, no respect for others, you might need your ass beat. I'm just saying. You might be a fully grown person and still need a spanking because you are absolutely out of line. That is so disgusting. I don't like ice cream anyway, so I ain't gonna eat it, but just it makes you think like, wow, when I'm buying stuff out the store, like, has somebody hands been in this? Has somebody mouth been on this? It just nothing is safe. Everything is gonna have to be sealed and locked up from now on. Like, if it ain't sealed, don't buy it. But then, quite frankly, all the chemicals that they put in our food, I don't know if the saliva and the hepatitis is worse than a poison and cancer they put in our food. She need to bust on her tongue with a hand. Yeah, they need to make an example out of her. I don't think she need to do 20 years, but I think she definitely needs to get heavily fined and a little jail time. Please review the TV show Tales. I'll talk about some stuff from Tales. I'll keep the reality show recap. I don't know if I'm going to review that, though. They're waiting for juvenile court to decide the same. Oh, wow. So she's a juvenile? Oh, my God. That's even worse. So where her mammy at? She need that Tommy Lee beat down. How she beat her daughter down. That deserves a dragon, you know? You don't do no mess like that. That's so disrespectful. Who raised you? What was the point? And then my thing is, all these people want to do stuff on the gram to be funny, but they're not funny. They're just not funny. Yeah, y'all wasn't raised up, y'all was drug up. That's the problem. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, it really is. Storm, you just left in the nick of time. We had 2 earthquakes in the last 2 days. I saw that in Cali, all those earthquakes. If things didn't change, I would have been there, and I would have been there shaking on live with y'all like, oh. Nicki Minaj is so real. They never gave her props like they should. Nick, look, I love Nicki Minaj. I don't hate nobody. Like I told y'all, women could take over the industry if they would just work together. But it's too many egos involved. People can't let bygones be bygones. Let's get this money. Let's team up and get this money. The Lamar Odom book, I'm over that. That was so... Y'all, just look up the Cliff Notes. I can't with that. It's way too much filler and not enough juice in this for me. All right, guys. Anything else you want to discuss before we wrap up today? Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button. Share with your friends so everybody else can come with us too. Andrea said you were cute. Hi from Italy. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. Enjoyed every moment of it. Oh, thank you, Josh said. I'm going to continue doing the reenactment, so I hope you guys like it. I bought a 12-pack of Sprite and 1 can was empty but sealed. They could have just been a mistake in manufacturing. Read, if it's blurry, you might want to go out and then come back in. You shouldn't have started reading the book then. Well, that's true, but it is what it is. What are you doing in ATL? Little of this, a little of that. You guys will see soon, though. Okay, you're here for the reenactments. Perfect. Okay, because we're going to continue them. I don't feel like she deserves to be charged. Remember the white girl who killed 3 people and got off with... Yeah, Koku or Coco, however you say that, you got a point, too. You got a point, too. You definitely got a point. Because there's people that done sold weed and got way more than what they trying to... You know, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like you shouldn't be licking food that other people got to eat. But that's all, guys. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.